Deal or No Deal?
Premiering the reboot December 5th at 8 p.m. on CNBC.
Woo!
We got a citizen who's returned to the show. Last time he was here, we had a really good time. He's gone on to make more money than we ever did in the time between.
Yeah, I made a fortune.
He's made a fortune.
I made a fortune.
And he's here to talk about it. But, DB, run down a litany of accomplishments this man is known for.
I think the last time he came here, I didn't get to tell him, but Little Monsters is still one of my favorite films. I mean, like, it's just, it holds a special place in my heart, you know what I mean? Like, you and Fred Savage, like, that movie I used to watch it every time.
People don't even know that's me, you know. But it was hell in my life. I mean, it's probably nice for you, but you weren't wrapped in latex.
Yeah.
I was wrapped in, I wore a mask, you know, it was glued to me. Latex, just from head to toe. In North Carolina in August. I was soaked, but just to be wrapped.
August.
Wow.
Yeah, wrapped. It was horrible, but it gave me a whole new respect for my own penis.
Wait, what?
How
Wrapped
so?
in, but I will not wrap it in latex in the summer.
Okay, no condoms.
It needs a breeze.
You are so quick.
She picked up on that right on top.
Yeah, right on top.
Right.
It doesn't matter when they get it.
Long as they get it.
Thank
right?
you, Alex.
Yes.
All right.
Two Golden Globe nominations, one Primetime Emmy nomination. Just wrapped season 13 of America's Got Talent, his 9th season, and now he's doing Deal or No Deal. Please
This is
welcome
great.
Howie Mandel.
Two Golden Globe nominations.
That's what I read.
Twice you lost.
Maybe that's what I wrote.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. It's not true.
That's not
But
true?
no.
Oh.
I've never gotten a Golden Globe nomination.
Really?
Yes, I have, and I'd like to thank all the people. I've never gotten a Golden Globe nomination.
You got an Emmy
I take it
nomination.
back.
But what a way to find out here on the shade.
Whoops.
I am just so blown away. It's so funny. I'm sitting here, and from Canada originally, and you guys, and I thought this was like you guys watch Nickelback videos?
Absolutely, damn it. Come on, man. That's the balance
Yes,
in the world.
respect our diversity, Howie.
The world needs Nickelback.
No, well, you know, he's Canadian. They're Canadian.
Oh,
Like
cool.
me. I thought you put that on just to make me feel at home.
That's why we did it, man. To be
Yeah.
honest
Thank
with
you. You guys do more than any other show.
Yeah.
But you talked about December 5th, but this Monday on the 3rd on NBC, right after The Voice, is the 10th anniversary huge holiday Deal or No Deal special.
Okay.
And that's what before I sat down, you were playing, there was those clips from that special. And it's a huge game for $1 million, and you will be on the edge of your seat.
And you're an executive producer of Deal or No Deal now, right?
Yes. I am finding ways to make more and more money.
Let's go.
Pile it on.
That's what I'm
How
fascinated about.
much am I getting for this appearance?
Yes. A lot of exposure.
Is somebody going to be pulling down my pants?
No latex.
It can't happen, Howie.
Good callback,
It
Tracy.
can't happen.
She's on to the latex.
Hey, let me ask you this, because you don't hold your tongue, but we had Lisa Lampanelli come here recently, and she talked about how she just quit comedy.
And she's a motivational speaker.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, because there's so much scrutiny on everything you say. You know,
Yeah.
Has that affected what you do in comedy or how you approach it?
Yes. It's
Really?
really tough to do comedy now. You can't. You gotta. Everything is well, even it's tough to do radio. You know, I could say something here, and it could be the end of. It might be the last Deal or No Deal special.
Yeah.
No more AGT. And now you've just made me more nervous than I was. I'm thinking maybe the latex thing wasn't a good way to go. I can't. But yes, it makes me. I'm really cognizant. You don't know what you're going to touch. You know, you don't know if you're going to touch say something sexually wrong, say something, racially wrong. You don't know. And there used to be a place. Stand-up comedy was the place.
That was the safe zone, right?
It was an art form,
Yeah.
and my hero is Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, I went out to the comedy store in LA in the 70s, and I would go to the comedy store every night, and I watched him every night live, put together live on the Sunset Strip, which I don't know if you...
I remember that, yeah. I saw that.
So it's probably still the seminal
That was his
stand-up
comeback
comedy...
special.
Yeah, but the point was, that was the first time I realized it was, I had watched comedians do jokes and tell stories. This was the first time I saw somebody who was like fearless and talking about real things in his real life. And if you think about what his real life was, and drug addiction and women and getting burned, and that was all part of what he was making people laugh about. But each and every night you watched him with his little palette of comedy just sometimes go too far. You know, and then he knew to rein it back. Like when you see him from the first night to what you saw when you watched that film, it's very different. And it's like if you watch an artist and you don't know what they're painting, and you know, you got it doesn't look like anything, and then they shade it, and then and then they and you go, oh my God, that's a beautiful landscape. Comedy's the same thing. You got to try. You know, you throw out all your words and you throw it and you try and you realize, oh, the audience is not responding to this. I'll pull it back. You can't do that anymore. And especially now with, you know, everybody's got their phones. So you take one line out of context. Yeah. Everybody's commenting on it and you lose your career. This got real serious.
No, that's not serious. It's just a lot of folks come up here that have, you know, booming, prosperous jobs are now looking for other employment. And I always felt like...
Wait. A lot of people that come into this room are looking for other
Don't
employment.
scare him now, Calloway.
It could be...
You just sat in the unlucky chair.
Yeah, they all sit right here.
You know, but they're changing the, you know...
Well, I'm not going to get I've lost my Trojan sponsorship.
Oh, man. But we know you're proud of. You got a new respect for your penis, though.
There you go. That's what matters.
You gotta respect.
You gotta respect the penis, yo.
This is a friend. For many nights, it's been my only friend.
And chances are,
It's loyal.
It is.
And the two of us.
Right.
I'm sure if I wanted that visual right there.
It's my play date.
Ride or die.
Do you put a glove on when you?
When I
What are we?
only if I wanted to feel like somebody else and not me.
The stranger.
Yes.
Have two experiences at one time.
All right, man. All right.
Oh, Lord.
What does that mean? 2 experiences at one time.
Well, if you had the glove, then it's kind of like you could be vicariously the woman in a sense, the receiver and the giver.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
I see that.
He just turned his head like, yep. Oh, God.
Okay, I'm going to open up these phone lines. 888-742-3345.
It is time to open up the phone line.
Last time Howie was here, man, Howie really gave us some insight on a lot of different things. Here, take a listen to this.
Sway in the morning, where there's no filter between our guests and listeners.
Howie Mandel has joined us this morning from America's Got Talent. Chris in Pennsylvania. Go ahead. Howie Mandel is here.
What's up, Howie?
No, I'm not taking questions. I'm sorry.
There it is.
I'm sorry. I cannot tell you.
Right.
I am sorry.
Bonar, what you want to say real quick?
Bonar?
That's the Bonar.
I'm talking to Bonar. It's like his dick picks up radio waves from another planet. I've got Bonar. It's like radar on a dick. Is Bonar.
Bonar.
Shade 45.
Never made it as a wise man.
Courtney, you are going straight to the live show.
Yo,
What a moment.
man, they make that shit sound like the best thing that ever happened in life.
Did you see that little girl?
Yes.
That was amazing. Courtney's got like 1 billion views online now. I think she's still going to be... I don't think you have to win AGT to go on and be known forever. You remember that name, Courtney Hadwin. Everybody's going to hear it. The biggest people in the business are writing her hits right now, and she's coming on. You'll see her again on Champions, which is AGT on steroids. It's like the Olympics of talent. That's in January, and I'll come back and we'll promote that. But that's like the winners against the winners, like Susan Boyle against Shin Lim. You know?
Okay.
But for now, it's Monday. You're playing everybody Canadian.
Yeah, no, you're here, man.
Nelly
Nelly Furtado. It's like it's like being at home. It is, because that's what Canada's like. You just you lie in a meadow. I'm looking at a video. I don't know the people on radio.
Yeah, they don't understand that Howie is not really translating. But you're Howie Mandel, so we're going to let it play out.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know what? Take my word for it. What I'm talking about is brilliant. It is brilliant. No. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank
They
you.
took your
I
word
love
for
this
it.
audience this guy's got on a little knob and a button.
You can't lose.
I want one of those.
All right.
I'd love to have one of these at home where I could just do that in my bedroom. Honey, how's that? And hit it. Wait. Thank you. Please.
That was
lie
a real
down.
reaction.
Please lie down. This is not necessary. Yes.
Well, Howie, we now that you're here, because you are a judge on America's Got Talent, and we actually have the host coming tomorrow, but we'll get into that in a second. But we wanted to have give the chance of the citizens to show their talent to you and have you judge them. Would you be okay with that?
I think that judging should always be done over the phone.
Okay, good.
I always say to the people who do America's Got Talent, why do you have us sitting in the room? Why can't these people just phone us?
There you go.
Because that's where you're going to get a real sense. Because if you can make it happen over the phone,
then that's
it's happening.
talent.
All right.
So if you got talent and you want to show it off to Howie Mandel, call us 888-742-3345.
I think we have a mime on line 3.
Okay. All right. And then also
And a magician.
the guest that's coming by tomorrow.
Tyra Banks.
Oh, she's doing that doll, Eve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyra, she's pretty. Have you
Yes,
seen Tyra?
she's amazing.
I told her she should model. She taught me how to. she taught me how to smize.
Ooh, let's see it.
What's smile? Smile with your eyes?
Exactly.
Can you do it?
Sultry.
I am sultry. She's looking at me and telling me I'm sultry. I've never been told I'm sultry.
There you go. Receive it.
Received.
Are you
That was a nice
smizing at her
delivery
right now?
I don't know what. I
He's
don't know.
like squinting now.
Let me see it.
No,
Tracy.
that's smizing. You don't understand
Okay, I
modeling.
don't.
All
You're
right.
That's-
No, she doesn't understand
doesn't get
modeling. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm just doing, and what I'm doing is I phone my agents, and I'm gonna tone down most of the modeling side of what I do, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna host
Okay.
for now. So that's what I'm doing.
All right. We got Anthony on the line from Texas. Good morning, Ant. How you doing, man?
Hey, Anthony.
Ant, are you there, Ant?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man?
What's going on? We're doing a radio, and you phoned. I love when somebody calls and they go, "What's going on?" Like it just happened. Like they woke up
man.
and there's a phone on their hand, and I'm on a radio show. What the fuck is this?
You know Howie's on the
Yeah,
line.
man, it's exciting, right? I know Howie. I mean, it's awesome to be talking to Howie. What's up, Howie? I've been a fan since the early '90s. I was young.
I've been
probably like 6 or 7.
Oh, good.
And
All
I
right.
saw your HBO special, and it just blew my mind. Like that early in the '90s, and ever since then, I was just a big fan of you. You know, from Walk Like a Dog, Walk Like a
Dog.
Man. I just, you know.
And
man,
I'm a
it
big
was
fan of
awesome,
yours. I have another special coming out in January, but I'm trying to. Are you going to watch Deal or No Deal on Monday on NBC?
Yes,
And tweet with me. Tweet.
Oh, you doing a live tweet?
I'll
thing?
do a live tweet.
Okay.
So, do you have a talent?
Do I have a talent? I have a lot of talents, man. I'm just a special person.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna judge you. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Do your thing.
Be special. Go ahead, Anthony.
Be special. Well, you know what? Shit, y'all putting me on the spot.
Okay. All right. Get right. Get out of there.
No, we're
Get out
not.
of there. Yeah.
You called us.
Yeah.
Remember he said what's going on?
Oh, who hung him up? Somebody hung him up.
Dang.
All right. Let's see. We got Ben from Los Angeles on the line. Ben, what up?
Hey, Benny.
Yo, what up, Sway? I'm a citizen out here in L.A., and big shout-out to Howie Mandel. He championed a film called On the Way Out. It's an amazing short film about a gay man in his 90s coming out. I want Howie to share that story with the world. Shout-out to Brandon Gross and Skylar Gross. Peace.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
That's a request.
That was a request. Can you share that story with the world?
I produced a film about some guy that. So this guy Brandon was doing a documentary about trying to see how it's tough in the single world to like hook up and to find somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Mm-hmm.
So he started doing a documentary, and he decided to do like what do you look for in somebody, or how do you find that special person? And he thought it might be kind of funny. You were just talking about your grandmother.
Yeah.
So he went to his grandfather, who was like 96 years old, who has been married to his grandmother for 60 years.
Uh-huh.
And they were both Holocaust survivors, and they'd come and made a family and made a. So he goes, he sets up his camera, and he says to his grandfather, "Hey, grandfather, what is the secret? What is the secret?" And there was a long pause, and a tear came down his grandfather's. He goes, "I'm going to tell you a secret because I'm 95."
Uh-huh.
And he says, "I'm gay." And nobody knew. And he came out on camera. He told me, like, what do I do with this? And I said, I will fund it. The guy's coming out at 95, and he lied his whole life.
Wow.
And they were very, they're Holocaust survivors. He had this whole family. And we followed him around. And, he told his daughters, and he told... It's just a really interesting short film. It's a documentary. And I think you can get it on demand.
Yeah.
It's called On My Way Out.
On my way out. Man,
Yeah.
You just got really serious right there.
I know. But then, when you finish watching that, Deal or No Deal?
Deal or No
on
Deal.
Monday.
All right, there you go.
That's
Okay.
a witty title, though, On My Way
I
Out.
like
What?
that.
That's a witty title.
I know. I thought
Me
of it.
gusta.
The Demetrius on the line from Pennsylvania. Go ahead, D. Demetrius.
What's up, Sway?
What up, family?
Not much. How y'all doing?
Good. Most of us.
Okay.
Not all of us.
Say hello to Howie.
Hey, Howie.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I just wanted to pay homage for like all you've done. Like, 'cause I've watched Little Monsters, like my man was telling about earlier. Like, I grew up watching Bobby's World. I love how you are on Deal or No Deal. Also, America's Got Talent.
Geez.
Like, I appreciate everything you do on there.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate
that. I also just
that.
want to know,
Okay.
for Deal or No Deal, how does a person get onto that show?
I think you go to the website. You go to look up Deal or No Deal, and there's Deal or No Deal casting, and you go to the website, and then if they choose you and your family, you show up, and hopefully you walk away with $1 million. I'd love nothing more than to give you $1 million. Do you have a talent?
Got quite a few.
Okay, that's what the last guy said, and we got nothing.
I heard him say
So
as well.
I love this way. You had a plan, and I thought we were going into a segment, and you're very alone out there with your plan. Not one citizen, not one listener.
Let me try again. Hey, Demetrius, hold on, man. Hold up. Let me try again, Howie. Hold up. I need citizens who have talent right now to call us up.
No, it's not even clear. It's not even clear enough. The point is, you said that, and we asked the last two callers, do you have talent? They go, I got many talents. And I go ahead. And they said, don't put me on the spot. So they don't. So it's not just if you have a talent.
Yeah.
You have to share it. If you're going to call it, you have to share the talent. Yep. And then I can't judge talent.
That isn't there.
It's like psychic. I do have psychic ability though. I do. I do instant. Yeah, I can be an instant psychic.
Okay, what does that mean though?
Okay, we have not. I'll show you. Okay, we didn't. Why are you laughing? Before I do.
She's just
I'm
laughing.
ready for it. Go.
It's the latex.
Okay, thing. I won't. I really don't. I mean, we've worked together in this capacity. I don't know you, right?
No, we don't know each other like that.
And we did not plan anything.
Nothing at all.
Okay, so I'm going to connect. I'm connecting now.
Okay.
And let me show you what I can do. Okay. I do not know this, right?
Okay.
Tell me your favorite color.
Black.
Holy shit.
How'd you do it?
I don't know. I don't know. And this is, we have this
said
connection.
Black. He said, but you said it before I said it.
What is your favorite kind of food?
Seafood.
Wow.
See what I do?
Wow, this is so impressive.
And I'm able to do that without that connection,
dope,
and I can't.
man.
It is amazing.
Ask me, see if
it's
we can
instant.
guess it.
Let me try to connect to you.
Okay.
I don't know where you were born. Where are you from? New York. Good New York.
Good attempt.
Came to me softly. Isn't that amazing, though?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're getting the same vibe listening to this on the radio, but I swear to you, because they're going to go, oh, shit, they're probably holding up a sign, or how does he know? He's reading it, or he's Googling. I'm not holding, and everybody will attest to the fact.
No, he's not holding
I'm
up
not holding anything. I'm just able to do that. And I'll do it to a phone caller.
Let's do it to a phone
Let
caller.
me do
it.
Let's see if I can connect to somebody on the phone.
Dave is from Michigan on the phone.
Don't even give me that.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me where you're from.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Dave.
damn, well, we messed up already.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Dave, I've never spoken to you, right?
No, never.
Okay. What is your lucky number?
Okay, I got my lucky number. I mean, you're going to tell me what it is? You want me to tell you?
Well, we'll see if I'm right. What is
All right.
it? What is it?
7.
7.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
He got it.
He's impressed. Now, just so the other listeners know, do we know that? Did we practice that?
No, 100%.
No, I never met you in my life. I've seen you on TV. That's about it.
Your mother's maiden name.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Barnett.
Rudinette.
No, my God.
Oh, that was off. No.
Oh, my God.
Barnett. I got the end. I got a Rudinette. It's Barnett. It's Barnett, but I got Rudinette.
Wow,
came to me.
man, this dude is impressive.
I don't know why that came to me like that.
It's proving you're human. Yep.
Hey, Dave, give back. You actually have a talent, right?
Yeah, I have a talent. Oh, I can impersonate some voice.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, my name is David.
Hold up. We got a whole thing situated here for you. All right? Here we go.
The listeners of Sway in the Morning possess skills of all types. Some can sing, some can rap. Well, Howie Mandel is here, and he wants to see if you really have what it takes to make it in the business. Wow. This is Citizens Got Talent, right now on Sway in the Morning.
Wow. You got your own segment, Howie.
You guys prepare. You do homework.
No, you actually do, man. Hey, Dave, go ahead, man. You get to perform your talent in front of Howie
Dave,
Hey,
Hello, my name is David Kalamayski. I'm from Michigan. I'm just down by the water over by Detroit, Michigan. I come around and I know how to speak many voices.
Wait.
Now, if you come down here around where I'm from,
wow,
man,
that's
amazing.
Hang on.
Wait, Dave, reel up.
The Michigan accent that he came up with.
Oh.
Yeah, he nailed that, right?
I thought he was trying to be Russell Brand.
Was that what you're... Hello, I'm from Michigan. What is that?
It's like Michigan Cockney.
I can name states and do voices that have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. A lot of people can't do that.
I didn't know what you was really talking about, so I was just trying to come up with something wild.
What made you think that you had talent? Like what?
Oh my
what?
God.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't.
Well,
I'm asking him what inspired you. Like somebody said, you went to a friend and went, "Hello," and they went, "Oh my God, that's so Detroit," you know. And you went, "I hope I get a plot."
In Detroit.
Well, you said
that has nothing to do with what it is. It has to do with.
Wait. Before you explain it, I want to try to figure it out.
And sometimes when I can just make everybody laugh, and I just go off with all these random voices.
No, that was great.
Turn to a Jamaican, to an Arabic man, to a down Southern. They didn't know what the hell.
Let me hear your Jamaican again.
That's good. That's a Jamaican with a cold. It's a Jamaican with tuberculosis. That was great.
Might have smoking something.
Hello, I'm from Detroit. I'm Jamaican.
So you think he got talent, Howie?
He does. You know what you have? You have what other people don't have.
Multiple personalities?
No, that's the end of my statement.
Okay. That's it?
That's it. What you have is you. And when you do you, nobody can be you. You are you, and if there was more yous, there would be less. The fact that you are unique and you are yourself, yet you can be others.
Hey, Dave, congratulations, man. You're a citizen, too, bro.
That's way in the morning.
All right, that concludes our Citizens Got Talent,
You
man.
got to be so proud of your listening, your citizens.
Oh, man, you miss the best audience in the business
I know.
here, man.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
you feel good about yourself, and then you listen to a citizen, and you go, I ain't got nothing on that.
Right.
Yeah, man, got to keep working. Howie Mandel, man.
All right, everybody, and I'm sure that people who are listening going, who's in the studio from Detroit? I'm not from Detroit. I'm from Jamaica.
There it is, man. Don't forget Deal or No Deal. Make sure you watch the special presentation.
Monday.
Okay, and then you can tune in every Wednesday starting December the 5th on NBC. Howie, man, it's always a pleasure to have you up,
My
man.
pleasure, buddy.
All right, man.